Good morning. Coming at you from my mom's car again. I just ran into the grocery store. Like I said, we're not doing groceries this week, obviously, because we go away tomorrow. But we need stuff for supper, so I just picked up 4 pork chops and those like potatoes, baby potatoes that you can cook on the barbecue, and we're gonna barbecue tonight. And then I already have carrots home and Caesar salad, so that's what we're gonna make for supper tonight. And yeah, mom doesn't work till lunchtime, so I have her car till then. Today is my cleaning day. I'm cleaning all day long. I just want to get the house, like, you know, that I feel good leaving it and I feel good coming home to it, you know. But last night we actually had to do, it's called like an e-ticket in order to get into Dominican. It's kind of like their customs. Like you have to fill it out for 72 hours before you go. And then, I don't know, it's supposed to make the process easier. I'm taking a cleaning break, having a smoothie. So we're basically ready to go. And guess what, guys? I went on to the airline app yesterday and looked at our flight. We're on one of those big flights that like have the beds, and like mom and I were on this plane when we came home from Vegas. And it was the best flying experience of my life. It was, we just had regular old seats, but it was like you were in like business class. Like the seats are huge. They had like, oh, it was just beautiful. Anyway, that's the plane we're on. We don't have the beds, obviously. We didn't purchase anything fancy. We're just in the regular old seats, but they're nice. I'll show you guys. Well, I mean, I won't be able to show you the beds because I don't have those booked, but I'll show you what my seat looks like on one of those big planes. Like, you know what I'm talking about? One of those big planes that, like, actually, I think the one mom and I were on from Vegas back home was even bigger than the one we're going on. Because ours had, like, I don't know why the word neighborhood's coming to mind, but, like it was divided into, like, 5 different sections. Anyway, this one I think is a little bit smaller, but it definitely has, like, those beds, and that's, like, a goal in life. Like, when I become a billionaire someday, like, to fly with, like, one of those pods, like, just to experience that one time. I think that'd be cool. And we're getting closer though, because we're flying on the flights with them. Oh my gosh. I didn't start flying until I was, well, Florence and I had our first flight together. So I think, I'm just making sure I don't have stuff in my teeth from that. Florence and I had our first flight together. She was 3 and then I was 24. I don't know, something like that. And no, yeah, anyway, 25. That was my first flight. But not my first time traveling, that is for sure. That story I told you yesterday, I've been meaning to tell that for a while. There's way more to that story that makes it just even more like, what the heck? It's just the early 2000s were a wild time. I used to travel a lot, actually, by anything but a plane. I went on trains, I went on buses, multiple, like I went to Maine on a bus, I went to Toronto on a train twice, I drove to Toronto like 4 times. Yeah, we did a lot of traveling. And because I had a job, so I was like, I am taking my money and I'm traveling the world. And I friggin' did. I did good for having a little part-time job and finding my way around. The things I did as a teenager, I would just never let fly today with my kids. But back then, it just wasn't the same. And the thing is that to me, like the whole thing of it all that makes me nervous today as a parent to teens is like, we didn't have cell phones back then. So like, I can't imagine letting my kids travel at 16 with no parents and, you know, go to a different country with very little money and not have a cell phone. Like, we couldn't let mom know we were there until we arrived. You couldn't just call her. There was no phones. So every time I've ever traveled, like, no phone. Like, and my parents worked. So, like, a lot of times, like, you'd call their work and then their boss would be like, no, they can't come to the phone. I'm like, can you tell them I arrived in Florida, okay? Like, oh my gosh, it's different times. I remember one time I went to Toronto, and this was like, we went to Toronto. This was a crazy story for another day, okay? It's a story for another day, but I ended up going to Toronto with my best friend. We were in grade 10, and we rented a van. We rented a van. Anyway, and we go to Toronto, and there was like the SARS outbreak. Do you guys remember that? I don't even quite remember what it was, but it was like SARS, and it was like a big thing. And I remember it like happening while we were down there, and it was like all in the news and stuff. And I remember because of this SARS outbreak, they said that like no one was going to the baseball games. The people were standing outside the baseball stadium, and they were like, do you want a ticket for $2? And we were like, sure. So we bought tickets for the baseball game, for the Blue Jays games, for $2 because they wanted to fill the baseball field because it was going to be on TV for one, and they didn't want like the SARS to like affect people coming to Toronto and stuff. Like, I just remember this, like, it was, I remember not even knowing what SARS was, and I was like, what's the big deal? So me and my friend, we bought a ticket for $2, and we go to the baseball game. And I remember getting back to our hotel and calling my dad. And I was like, did you watch the baseball game? And he was like, yeah, I did. I was like, did you see me? And he was like, what? I'm like, did you see me? And he's like, you didn't. And I was like, yeah, I was there. I got a ticket for $2. And he was like, give your head a shake. I'll never forget him on the phone yelling at me, Jacqueline, give your head a shake. You shouldn't even be walking the streets. And he's like, drive with your windows up. Don't walk the streets. There's SARS everywhere. But like, there was no way to get in contact. Like, this was happening as we were like traveling down to Toronto. There's no way of him to get in contact with us to like tell us like, guys, like, this is awful. And I call him like, did you watch the game? He's like, you didn't. I'm like, yeah, I got a ticket for $2. Oh my gosh. It's crazy, right? Different times, just completely different times. So I'm going to give Alex's Crocs a good scrub because this is going to be his main footwear when we're down there. So I'm going to use this. Wish me luck. Here's a before. Okay, for what it is, I think it turned out okay. Are they perfect? No. Some of it is actual scuffs, but they're definitely good enough to wear down without looking crazy. Bringing the red dirt from the island with us. I was on the Facebook group for our resort, and there's a drink menu that's posted of all of the drinks. Did you see it?
Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
There's no strawberry daiquiris on it. Mom's a little disappointed, but I'm sure that there must be strawberry daiquiris.
It'd be something similar.
Yeah.
Yeah. But who put the post to get the ball rolling with the drinks?
What do you mean?
I put the anonymous post asking anybody have favorite drinks in bars that drink at this resort.
That was you?
It was
you
me.
posted anonymously on the Facebook group?
Anonymously, yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Why didn't you use your
I
name?
could have, but I didn't.
Oh, and I sent you
The menu.
the menu.
Someone sent in my post.
Because we're always on the Facebook group too.
I
That's hilarious. There's a Facebook group for the resort that we're staying on. And someone asked on the group anonymously if anyone knew what the drink menu was. and what are the best bars, like what, like any particular bar that people like better than the other ones and stuff like that. So I seen that question and I sent it to Trevor because I knew that's something he was wondering about, but it was him that made the post. That's hilarious. Did you ever do that before? Did you ever post anonymously before?
No, not.
Can I see it?
It's just a drink, man.
Yeah. Okay, here's the drink menu, guys. It's all blurry.
Blurry.
But Sex on the Beach, Old Fashioned, Rum Punch, Rob Roy, Dry Martini, Coco Loco. Oh, that sounds good, Trevor. Coconut water, coconut chunks, white rum, milk, coconut cream. Bloody Mary, Cosmopolitan, Whiskey Sour, Cuba Libre, Gin and Tonic, Manhattan, Americano, Bahama Mama, Pina Colada. I'm getting a Pina Colada, are you? Brandy Alexander, Caparina,
I'll have to make my
Margarita,
I'll give you my list when I'm going.
Tequila Sunrise. I could go on. Mojitos! Trevor, we should have a drink tonight. Do we still have stuff?
Maybe enough for one. So.
Oh, he's circling what he wants. We got pork chops ready to go on the barbecue. Look at him, guys. Your anonymous question. That I love that. I love that I texted it to you, though.
That's funny.
Yeah. How come you didn't tell me? He hasn't taken his wedding ring off, guys. It's been good luck. What ones are you marking off? These the ones you want to try?
Yeah. Oh, try and succeed every day. One of each every day.
One of each every day.
These are my main ones. My main ones is Sex on the Beach.
Yeah.
Rum Punch.
Have you ever no joking.
Banana Mama.
Yeah.
Pina Colada.
Mm-hmm.
Tequila Sunrise.
Mm-hmm.
Blue Kamikaze.
Ooh.
Blue Lagoon.
Mm-hmm.
And Mai Tais. And then the normal rum and coke. That's not on the menu. And some cervezas.
What?
Beer.
Oh, I never heard tell that word before.
They call it cerveza.
Oh. It is so nice out. Ooh, they look good. A lot of the snow is gone. Ooh,
Hey.
you almost dropped the chop.
You're in my kitchen.
Sorry.
Narrow spot.
Yeah. This is our last meal before, well, our last supper besides the supper we have tomorrow in New Brunswick, but pork chops, Caesar salad, baby potatoes. Looks good. That supper was really good. Sometimes just the simple little basic meals are just the best. It was really good. 10 out of 10. But I'm not sure if this is the last vlog you're going to see for a while or if I'm able to squeeze one out tomorrow for you guys. I'm going to try my best to get a video up Friday for you guys, but there is a possibility that there won't be. So tomorrow we're traveling over to New Brunswick and we're flying out of New Brunswick at the crack of dawn on Friday. So we're not actually going to be in Dominican till Friday, but we leave tomorrow and, well, today for you guys. And it's going to be amazing. I just know we're going to have a great time and I'm really excited about it. So there'll be no videos next week at all, but then I'll be back and we'll discuss how the videos will go. But I will be vlogging there. I always love to vlog the vacations. And I'm excited to share that with you guys. It's my first time ever in Dominican. I've never been there. I've been to Haiti and I've been to a couple of different Bahamas islands, and I've been to St. Thomas and St. Kitts, and I've been to technically Jamaica, but I didn't really do anything, but I was there. Yeah, I've been to, different, but I've never been to Dominican. I guess Haiti and Dominican are, similar, but in the same, you guys know. But anyway, when we went to Haiti, it was like one of the most beautiful places we were. It was stunning. It was like we all floated, like the water, like it just like lifted you up and I don't know what that was about, but like you instantly float in the water. It was really cool. But anyway, yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really, really excited. Keep an eye open for my shorts if you want to keep up in more real time of what we're up to. I think I'm going to be posting over on my shorts if the internet is okay. If not, then I'll just post them after. But I usually like to take a few little shorts while I'm, traveling and stuff. So if shorts aren't your thing, that's okay. Don't worry. I'll be back within a week with some Dominican. Oh, at least I have the door shut because the boys are watching TV. Dominican content, but I'm really excited. My first time. It's always fun going to someplace new for the first time. So I'm really excited about it. We have to set our alarm tomorrow at 5 a.m. and get up to pick our seats for the flight. So anyway, hope you guys are well, and I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow, but if not, in about a week. Take care, guys. Good night. Everything that